I've been creating content for YouTube consistently for the past 2 months, and it's really affecting the way I see myself and the world around me. In this video, I want to share with you my story of why YouTube could be the best thing you do for your personal development. Creating content for YouTube is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Being an introverted person and not liking to put myself out there that much, it's completely changed the way I see myself and the world around me. Just as I believe art is a process of self-discovery, so do I believe that creating content for YouTube is also a process of self-discovery. After using YouTube consistently for 2 months, I've come to the realization that I've been using it as a way to reaffirm to myself the person I want to be and to overcome my shortcomings and talk about the things that I struggle with. In doing so, I've created videos about the lessons I need to learn and embody, such as mindfulness, facing my fears, and how to keep going when you've got creative blocks. In doing so, it's forced me to grow as a human being because I've had to embody the things in which I talk about and promote in my videos. It's been an interesting experience reflecting on these past 2 months on YouTube and what I've accomplished. I don't feel my videos are that interesting yet, but I'm so willing to learn and to grow and try and make more interesting content for you to watch. I've started studying other YouTubers, questioning what makes their videos compelling and interesting to watch, and I've started to try and utilize some of those techniques within my own videos. I hope you find this video a bit more interesting and compelling to watch. I've used a lot of B-roll and old footage from my previous videos in order to reflect on them and see how I can improve and do better in each and every video. I realized that making great videos is about telling stories. As human beings, we are natural storytellers. It's how we learn through story. Creating YouTube videos is one of the hardest things I've ever done because I'm such an introverted person and I really want to live such a modest, unassuming, quiet lifestyle. I find it really hard to put myself out there. But through the act of putting myself out there, I've discovered that I do have a voice and something I want to share with the world. I really don't like most of the videos that I've created so far. I find myself very awkward on camera. I don't like the way my voice sounds, the way I look. There's lots of things that are like holding me back, but I'm pushing through those, and through pushing through those and saying to myself, even if you don't like your video, you're still going to post it and keep pushing forward. Don't worry what other people think. Through the act of doing that, I've come to the realization that I know I need to keep going and trust that the process of putting videos out there, I will find passion within this medium, and it will help me become the person I need to become. It's been quite a shock to me. In the same way that creating art feels almost spiritual, I'd say that creating content has been almost like a spiritual experience for me, in the sense that it's allowed me to connect with a deeper part of myself. It's also allowed me to have a lot deeper compassion towards myself, because through the process of looking at myself on camera and having to edit these videos, I've been confronted with all my flaws and the things I don't like about myself. And I've had to get over that self-hatred, the deep-rooted part of me that doesn't like myself. I've had to face that and overcome that in order to be able to put these videos out there. I'd say for anybody who doesn't like themselves or is struggling, it would be quite an amazing thing for you to do, to flip that on its head and do something completely the opposite of what you instinctively want to do. I don't instinctively want to make videos showing myself because for the longest time I've had a real issue with liking myself. It's really hard to explain, but I hope maybe you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. I've had to learn to like myself and be content with myself and compassionate towards myself. And for me, that's the biggest change, and that's what I want to convey in this video. If you're like me and you have a lot of self-hatred towards yourself and you tend to have negative thoughts and despise yourself, then maybe you could consider starting a YouTube channel too. and see where that takes you, because you have to look at yourself deeply and question yourself. Would I treat somebody else the way I treat myself? No, I wouldn't. So when you look at yourself on camera, it's like you can objectively look at yourself and get that sense of compassion that you need. So I hope that helps you, and I don't really have much else to say on the topic, so I hope this might inspire you to maybe start your own channel or make some sort of changes in your life where you can learn to be more compassionate towards yourself. And until next week, have a good week. Goodbye.